let's do this. It's time to stop making excuses. Let's suck it up and go make it happen. The only thing that you ever have is what you grab. The only thing that you ever have is what you grab.
What's up, Team Jackson? It's your girl Shara, and I'm back with another video. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and click on the post notification bell so you'll be notified every single time we post a new video. Okay, so I'm actually outside relaxing a little bit, and I just thought I'd come on a little and just talk because I just wanted to do a check-in with everybody to make sure everybody's doing good, because a lot of us are struggling. A lot of us are struggling. And so I just want to encourage everybody, if you know anybody, even if you assume they're good, just let them know, hey, you good? Just ask them, reach out to them, just to touch bases with where people are. Because a lot of times we do not admit where we really are emotionally. We like to put on what you call it, a strong face, even when we're struggling at times, and I don't know if we feel like it's a sign of weakness, and I know it's also a sign of vulnerability for a lot of people to just be able to just open up and say, hey, I'm struggling, I have this going on, and I feel down, I feel depressed, I feel hopeless. Some days I lay down and I don't want to wake up the next morning. Some people feeling like they don't want to take their own lives. They're feeling hopelessness, like every day is a constant reminder of how bad life is. It's almost like you don't want to wake up from the nightmare every time you wake up. And for a lot of us, that's actually, depression. And it's hard for us to admit where we are mentally sometimes because, we're kind of taught to be, we're supposed to be in a positive headspace. Now, we should be in a positive headspace in a sense of thinking of positive things, but you first have to acknowledge where you are so that way that you'll be able to move forward and you'll be able to you know understand, like, okay, I'm right here, so I want to get here, that type of stuff. So I just wanted to encourage everybody to just hang in there, and I know that's what we normally say, hang in there, and then also recognize that you do have the ability to make the changes in your life. You really do. And I know we've talked about this before, but I know food, a lot of us, when we get depressed or or anxious or whatever, a lot of times we turn to food and we overeat and stuff like that, and then sometimes our depression kicks in because our body doesn't look a certain way. We have different things, like insecurity sets in. It could be a situation in your life where you're feeling down and out, but we still have the ability to create change. I am a woman of faith, so I believe that God can make a way for you. But then at the same time, He's empowered us to make the changes in our life. So if your issue is your body weight, you can make the changes. You definitely can. And I know it's a mental thing. You have to really put a little thought into it. You have to mentally prepare yourself for it. Some people do sticky notes. You might have to tell yourself every day, but you can make those changes. If you feel groggy, and if you feel like you're not getting enough sleep, there's things you could do about that. I think we should spend a little time figuring out ways to take better care of ourselves, and mental health, physical health, that all kind of goes into under one umbrella, in a sense, because it's hard to be physically healthy if you're not mentally healthy, and then vice versa. It's hard to do one without the other. So we only have one body, we only have one life. Most of us believe we only have one life, but we all have the ability to make the changes we need to make. And the challenge is just getting our mindset to that place. But I really believe you can. I really believe you can. I believe you can make the change. I believe that one day things will get better. I believe that this is not what God has destined for your life. I don't believe for one bit that God has destined for you to have a miserable life. I don't believe that at all. I believe the opportunities and the doors is going to open for the change to happen. I believe that you will live and not die. I believe you will succeed. I believe that everything that God has promised will come to pass. I believe you haven't seen, you haven't heard what God has in store for those who love Him. I believe that wholeheartedly. So I'm just challenging you guys to just believe it and receive it, that everything that's good, everything that's perfect, everything that's lovely, all the abundance of blessings, that's what God wants for us. And just want it for yourselves. And I think that's the main challenge. A lot of us know what God wants for us, or we know what other people want for us, but we don't know what we can't really accept what we want for ourselves. Look, this is a story. I remember when I was younger, I had the hardest time accepting a compliment from anybody. I had the hardest time accepting anything from anybody. And it was something like, I remember somebody told me I was pretty or whatever, and it was a natural thing for me to be like, oh, really? Like, I would just take whatever good someone gave me and I would just kind of toss it away. And when I really thought about it, I was like, why am I not, why am I not taking in? And a lot of it had to do with how I felt about myself. So when someone else would present something positive about me to me, I couldn't even accept it because I myself didn't believe it myself. And so that's something that I had to work on and continuously work on every day. And it's gotten better. It's gotten better. So I promise you, just surround yourself with positivity, surround yourself with love, surround yourself with people that are for you, and I guarantee you it'll make a difference in your life. The people that are not for you, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them, because I guarantee you when God has looked at your life, they didn't have anything to do with your success. They don't have nothing to do with where God's taking you anyway. So if they are a hindrance to you, and if they have something bad to say about you all the time, just let them go where they go. Let them be where they be. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be in this journey together. We're going to be in this together. And like I said, anything, y'all need from us, we there. That's just how we are. But just much love to you. So that's all I have to say right now. Okay, so I'm back again. So I am going to be juicing again today, you guys. I wish I showed y'all the results as far as what it tasted like. The last video we did, we drunk the juice. It was really good. It was really good. But that juice we did before was infused with a lot more fruits and vegetables. So this time we're doing the opposite. We're going to have a lot more vegetables than fruits this time on there. And you see we got our greens. And y'all, this is supposed to be a cancer fighting juice. That's what this is here. It's a cancer fighting juice. So although I know you guys know that a lot of times in the news, they'll come back and say all these things cause cancer. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They'll say this caused cancer, that caused cancer, this caused cancer, whatever. And so you can fight cancer through the things you eat. So here we go. So I'm going to start juicing these items. But I'll be back in just a sec, because what I need to do is I need to cut the cabbage up a little bit and cut the broccoli down a little bit, and then we're gonna start juicing. Okay, so I've already thoroughly cleaned everything, just so you know, okay? So I'm gonna start, turn this on. So make some juice. Here's our first one, y'all. So I'm gonna mix this all up. Ooh, Lord. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna divide it like I did the last video. We had it in the different containers. So I'm gonna divide it up like that, and we're gonna just drink it. And of course, the next video, I'll let you know how it turned out. That's what I'll do. The next video, I'll let you know how it turned out. So that's it. So if you're new to our channel, please be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and click the post notification bell so you'll be notified every single time we post a new video. Love conquers all. Together we stand. Divided we fall. Team Jackson, peace and love.
I'm starting to really believe that communication is the key. I think communication is the key. We need to start communicating more. Let's just start communicating more. Let's have more conversation.